Today we're going to take a look at how to add a resource widget to your hosted school website in My Big Campus. The first thing you're going to do, of course, is to log into My Big Campus, and I'm here logged in and I'm on my activity feed, and as you scroll down the page you will see on the left hand side the profile, and this is going to take you to your personal profile. So we're going to do that first. Once I'm on my profile page, here you can see my name, Mr. Motter, and you can, right underneath your name, you will also see the name of the school with which you are associated. So I am associated with Cumberland County Middle School. So in order to get to my school's profile page, I will click the name of my school. You might be a part of a district level, or you might be part of an elementary school or a high school or a trade school. Whatever your school association is, you will click on that school's name to go to the school's profile page. The resource widget pulls content directly from the resources section of your school's profile. So once I'm on my school profile, you have your choices of announcements, resources, and calendar. Of course, I'm going to work with the resources since that's the content I need to populate. I'm going to click New Photo or File, and once I do that, it gives me the option to upload a file from my computer. In doing this, I can do it in two different ways. I can either click here and it'll open up the folder or the file, or if you already have that folder file opened, you can drag it and drop it within this white rectangle here to begin the upload process. You can do one file by itself, or you can do multiple. It's all depending on how many you have to upload. Once the process begins, it'll take a few seconds depending on the size of the file, and then once it's complete, you will see the name of the file with the option to delete it just in case you made a mistake or you want to change files. Once everything looks the way you want it to look, you must first click the blue button that says Share Attached Items to make that file a part of the resources library within your school profile. Once you've clicked Share Attached Item, that new resource will appear at the bottom of all your resources. The most recent fall to the bottom, and at this time you can move that item and organize it in a folder, or you could delete it altogether. You could even click on the item's name to bring up a larger version of that picture. Now that I've gone ahead and added that resource to my school's profile page, it's time to actually put it into action on my school website. To get to this section, I've gone up to the top where my name is, and I've clicked down to where it says Administration. I'm now in the Administration section, and I've gone across and clicked on my School Websites tab. If you've done any work with your hosted school website, this should look familiar to you. I'm going to be working with Cumberland County Middle School, so when I click on that, I get several options. I'm going to work with the Manage Pages section. Within Manage Pages, you have, of course, all your different components of your hosted school website. I am going to scroll down to where I want to put this actual resource widget. I'm going to go down to the News category. Now we've made it to the News section of my hosted school website. It's time to add my resource widget. We scroll down and see under our Page Widgets area, we have a couple of widgets that we've already added, and now we're going to add a new widget by clicking the blue words that say Add Widget and the plus sign. Underneath Add Widget now I will see several options of the different widget types. I am going to click Resources. Once I've made the selection to add a resource widget, I am given a new selection screen which is populated with all of the files I've already added to the resource section of my school's profile page. The most recent are down at the bottom, so I'm going to go ahead and scroll to the bottom of the list and find my most recent files. And as I click on it, the file automatically moves over to my selected resources. Now, I can add multiple files just by clicking on them, simply by doing that. But one thing you want to make sure you do, and if you want to get rid of it, you can always click the red X. That will remove it from your selected resources, and you can choose again. But before you move on, you always got to remember to click your Edit Widget. Once you've clicked Edit Widget, you'll be taken back to your Manage Pages section where you'll see your news feed that you are working on. And under your Page Widgets column, you will now see that new widget that you just edited. If you want to make some changes, you can click on the pencil and paper, and that will only allow you to add or take out any of the resource files that you just ended up working with just a second ago, or you can delete the entire widget altogether by clicking the red X. But just like any of the widgets or any of the pages that you're working with, nothing is finalized until you click the blue Save button down in the bottom right. So I've scrolled down, here's my widget, I've scrolled down the page, and over here on the bottom right is the Save button. Once I've clicked Saved, I've gone ahead and clicked on View Website just to double check to make sure that my resource widget looks the way I want it to look. And sure enough, there it appears. That's the image JPEG of the iPad apps that I added from my school profile page. If I wanted to make that move up the page, I could simply go back to the Manage Pages section, go back in the News, and I can move that widget by sliding it up above the others. But for now, this looks really good. That is how we add a resource widget to our hosted school website.